Hello, it's me. I'm back. This was not recorded immediately after the other ones. It's actually been a while. Uh, and I'm gonna do Cinder 8 again because it crushed me last time, if I remember right. Yeah, let's do it. I don't know who this is. Sure. I have a not. Oh, I took the wrong. Whatever. I have a thing in my mouth to protect my stitches, so I can't talk very well. Oh wait, Oh, I can totally go in. What a terrible way to introduce that topic. But yeah, I got minor dental surgery. They had to put more gums in my gums, which was a strange concept to wrap my head around. And it's been a kind of a nightmare week. This is a mimic, I think. I don't know, dude. It's been forever. And by forever, I mean like a week. It is not a mimic. Okay, that's fine. Oh, that's not very good. Okay, yeah, rewind a little bit. It's been a week and a bit. I had minor surgery. I had some stories to tell about it, which is why I'm recording this, just because I have it written down on a notepad, but I just wanted to talk about it. So that's what I'm gonna do. It looks like tiny little eyes. I could have sworn that was the tell, but I guess not. Yeah, okay. Let's look at my notes. I did take notes. I took them post sedation, and I remember taking most of them. Let's take this one. I remember taking most of these notes, so I don't think I took them like when I was truly post sedated, like no memory, hardly functioning sedated. I think this was day of, like a couple hours after I came back. Ooh, I don't really care about degeneration. Some of them are about like the pre-surgery, right before, and some of them are after. So the pre-surgery, it was new to me because I had never been, I guess, operated on like this. The first time I did was when I got my wisdom teeth out, but I don't actually remember much of it, which I guess is a good thing, because I from what I can tell, that's a pretty invasive thing, removing entire teeth from your skull. But anyways, I don't remember this happening beforehand. They had me in like a chair, as you could probably imagine, but it was one of those chairs that like lifts. That's not the important part. I don't know why my mind is like straining to fight the boss and not get hit, but also remember and relate the story. But I think I'll get better. Had me in a chair. They put like a face mask on me. They had like the nose oxygen, what I could assume was supposed to feed me oxygen. Who knows what gases they were actually pumping into me. They put like the little heartbeat monitor and I think blood oxygen monitor on my thumb. And then they started like prepping me. Oh, I didn't want to go here. I had to think. Yeah. They started prepping me for sedation after maybe 10 minutes of this. Like equipping me with the world's most stressful gear. That's exaggerating. It wasn't that bad. They also put a blood pressure cuff, and that was really unnerving because every maybe like 30 seconds it would trigger and it would start doing like the and inflating. And so yeah, these are all kind of terrible. I don't think I've ever used this one before though. That looks pretty cool. So yeah, they prepped me. The surgeon came in, and he was like talking to me about the. Do they home? I think a little bit. He was talking to me about the procedure, and it was it's not really important. He was prepping me for sedation, and he was like, "Oh, you got great veins. They're kind of like mine," which I don't. Who knows how to respond to that? And I was like, "Okay, I mean, thank you." You're not supposed. That's one of those comments where he knows you're not gonna say anything. Oh, I'm kind of greedy. Oh, but the boss. I got so many keys. Let's do here. No one. I don't think any surgeon expects a response from a patient that they're about to sedate if they're not asking questions like, did you like to eat? But they already clear. No, he's not expecting anything. Everything he could be expecting should already be answered by like the prepping people. So yeah, he's just there to like knock me out and then like cut me open. I'm assuming. Let's get the helmet. So yeah, it's like, oh, you got great veins for me to put anesthetic into. Okay, thank you, sir. I didn't say that, but I don't think I said anything. Now that I think about it, I feel like I just nodded. I don't know. I actually don't really remember. I don't think that's because of the sedation. I think that's just I don't remember. And he was like, "Oh, your hands are really cold, though." And again, it's like, you're not supposed to say anything. He's not expecting you to say anything. But it's also like, thanks? Maybe? I don't know. Like, yeah, they do get cold. It is kind of annoying, I will say. And then he like rubs the back of my hand, because apparently that's where they put the IV. There's some veins in the back of your hand that, I don't know, maybe they're... Wow, it's so red. Wait, that's so cool. Oh, that's such a cool item. Okay. Yeah, we should prioritize fast shooting items. He was like rubbing the back of my hand, I guess, to get the veins to pop out, maybe. I don't know. He probably explained it, but it was not a priority to listen to the surgeon beyond like following instructions. What do you do? That's so much extra damage. That's crazy. And then they were like, oh, you know, it's gonna be, you're gonna feel like the anesthetic, the sedation. I don't know what they called it. But they're like, oh, you're gonna feel it like moving into your body. I was like, oh, that's crazy that you would tell me that. Oh. These are all kind of stinky. I guess we'll take adrenaline. Single out maybe? I don't know. I don't think it matters. But yeah, he puts the thing in the back of my hand, which feels, is painful, right? But it's like getting pinched is probably the best analog or description. Comparison. And then like maybe 30 seconds later, like you can feel the cold kind of moving up your wrist and into your forearm. And the last thing I remembered, as I like said to the nurse who was there, I was like, it's so cold. And then I don't know if she responded. It's like, that's when it's just gone. The memory is gone. At that point, like the next thing that happened is I was awake on the couch at my parents' house. And that was so shocking. Because when I went under for my wisdom teeth, they gave me, like, I think general. Oh, this is really good. But I already have a better one. I don't know if it was general anesthetic or what, but it was like gas. So they like put a mask on me. Oh, these are all garbage. And like, and I woke up in the place, like in the surgeon's office. I was somewhat. Oh, this. Yeah, see, it's got the tiny little eyes. I knew it. I woke up in the surgeon's office for that, and I remember like being in the wheelchair for it. And I remember like trying to get out of the car when we got home, which was a terrible idea. What is this? Oh, that's kind of cool. It doesn't even break either. Is it gonna? No, it doesn't break. I just. But this time was different. This time I was gone completely until I woke up on the couch, which was very convenient for me because I didn't remember. Wow, these are terrible. I guess we take the poison because I didn't remember like what would presumably have been very uncomfortable and painful car ride, which is the better outcome, I think. But it was stranger than falling asleep, because falling asleep at least you are out and wake up in the same spot, hopefully. It's not like, unless you're a sleepwalker, in which case that's unfortunate, I suppose. I don't know. But this was like you're out and then you're awake in a different place, like completely different. How much poison do I have? Oh, just one. Oh, I'm almost dead. I wonder if it did more because I went into a boss room. Also, my visor is insane. I think this might actually just win us the run if I don't take dumb damage somewhere. It was like I woke up and it's like, oh, lights are back on, baby. You can now make memories again. And it's like, oh wow, okay. That's great that I can do that again. Oh, I must have just died right there. But yeah, it was, I don't know, very strange experience. I think this is just worse. Yeah, we'll keep it to sell later. And then my next note, this is the only one that I don't remember writing. It just says pouring water on the counter. And if I interpret it right, I think I tried to pour myself a glass of water and I just didn't get the cup. And I just poured water on the counter. I have like a vague memory of that. I think we can take nothing because they're all garbage. Yeah, Dreamer. So I don't remember that. I hope it wasn't too much water. I feel like it would have been more memorable if I put like a gallon of water on the floor. So I don't think it was that bad. And then one of the terrible things about having like not open wounds, but having stitches in your mouth is that eating is just an awful experience. 2 APS. We just can't go over 9,000. 5. Ooh, this is pretty good. It's the same damage though. But it inflicts poison. Poison. Wait, what? I didn't know that. Oh, okay. Sword. Oh, I should be buying dice if I can. I wonder how. Oh, I'm at 100. That's so good. Okay, high APS is better. Oh, wait, this has just better APS. Oh, it's a beam. Okay. And then we can repair armor. Oh, we can sell things, but I don't want to lose my armor. I just got my armor. Eating sucks. To go back into the story. Yeah, okay, let's upgrade it. So, like, I was pretty much limited to things that could, like, dissolve in your mouth, so you could just kind of, like, spoon it into your mouth and then swallow it, or just normal liquids. And no, I'm not gonna be greedy. And one of the things that I tried to eat on the first day, which was listed on the post-op thing, they gave us like a post-op sheet that described like what to do, what medication to take and when, and just general instructions. Ooh, I think you're garbage, right? Is that true? Yes, I think you're garbage. Oatmeal was listed on the post-op sheet. So I was like, okay, great. I eat oatmeal already every day. I love oatmeal. I don't love oatmeal. I eat oatmeal every day. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. Yeah. I actually don't care that much. And then let's go. Mana degeneration, I think. Oh, it's going down so fast. Maybe I shouldn't have taken that. Oh well. So I eat oatmeal. It's listed on the sheet. That's great news for me, because I can just continue eating it like nothing has changed. And that's sort of true, I think. Did it break? No. Wait, what was that? I think, oh, strange. This seems pretty good. That's a red. That seems good. I feel like that might be too much damage, but we'll see. I make this bowl of oatmeal, and I make it as much as I would normally eat, which was my first mistake. Because you really don't want to commit to an entire bowl of oatmeal. Actually, since we get bonus damage, I'm tempted to get another dice item. You don't really want to commit to a full meal worth of stuff that you don't know if it's gonna work. I'm never gonna sell these things, honestly. Do I want a weapon? I think my weapons are... Oh, but these are rare weapons. Oh. Dude, I don't know. This one has an S on it. That seems pretty good. It's like the other one, but a little different. Sure, why not? And then let's roll. Roll. Yeah. So I have this hot, was boiling bowl of oatmeal, and I can't really chew. Ooh, that's tempting. That's garbage, but we'll take it to sell maybe. And I can't chew, so I'm stuck just like putting a spoonful of hot oatmeal into my mouth and just immediately swallowing it. Like no chewing, just like, if I could like drink the oatmeal, I would have, but it was too thick for that. Thankfully, I think I probably would have just scalded my throat if I tried that. But yeah, the thing you don't realize about actually chewing your food is that like the temperature is very consistent. Like once you've chewed it, the excess heat is usually bled out unless you're... Also, I think this weapon sucks. Unless you're taking a bite of like still boiling pizza or whatever. The temperature gets pretty consistent. Like it'll drop to, I guess, the temperature of your mouth, and then you swallow it and you just don't even notice. Oh no! Wait, yeah, okay. We're fine. But this was like, when you're just swallowing hot oatmeal, you like feel the heat go down. Yeah, give me the poison. You feel the heat go down your throat and like into your stomach. It's a very strange feeling. It wasn't a terrible feeling because I was pretty cold like all the time. As post-surgery tends to be. Is this a better weapon? Almost certainly. Let's see if it breaks my visor. No, we're good. Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's all the notes I wrote down, which was, I think, good. I was kind of worried about like what I would do when I was sedated, because you always see those videos of people who come back from like a dentist or a surgery where their parents like film them after, wow, I'm on half a heart. That sucks. Is this gonna, nope. I guess we can just take it. Anyways, they film them coming out of surgery and like babbling or whatever. Like asking the nurse to marry them or something. Something crazy that you would never do. Comet scroll I think is really good. Whoa! That's an S? 4.5, 2.5. This one is just better. It doesn't really look better, to be honest. I don't think it's better. I'm dead? I'm not dead. I'm the best. Okay. That just, like, pulled me out of the story I was telling. So it's gone. It's gone forever. That thread will never be complete. Oh, I remember it. Oh, beautiful. So yeah, I was worried going into it that I was gonna like, okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. That I was gonna say something crazy. Or, like, reveal my deepest, darkest secrets when I can't even walk, let alone. Did I sell? Okay, I have sold something I shouldn't have, I think. But I don't think that happened. But I can't tell, right? Because I don't remember anything. My parents weren't like, I think they would understand. I feel like they would go, he can't even see straight. How is he supposed to know what he's talking about? And that's a pretty good cover, right? If you're like, oh, I hid my entire life savings under a swing set at like my elementary school, they're just gonna think you're talking crazy talk. Surely you're talking crazy talk, right? No one would ever bury their life savings in gold under their elementary school swing set. That thing has like a foundation that you can't just dig under. Ooh, yeah, give me less bombs. I don't care about less bombs. I keep expecting a reward out of that room and I never get one. Let's roll it. Yeah, let's get more damage. Yeah, and I was a little worried about how I would deal with or how I guess my body would deal with the medication. Just because it's not a normal day that you're taking, like antibiotics and steroids and whatever. And there were some side effects. Like normally I am pretty good at keeping my composure in most circumstances. I would say I have an okay hold on my emotions like a normal adult. I guess give me mage blood. Actually, quick cast seems pretty good. These are all pretty good. I think attack speed is better now that I consider it. And we're picking up mana stars all the time, so. I lost what I was talking about again. About the medication, right? Losing my composure. The steroids, I think they were the steroids. They were just like, gave me insane, like, not mood swings, but like, almost like mood intensity. Like I just had a straight up panic attack at one night, which was not a fun time, I'll tell you that much. Just like tears streaming down my face. Wow, +3 and I don't even use melee. And then the first night, oh, I think this was actually much worse. The first night, like I didn't even sleep. Post surgery, I think I was awake for like 36 hours. And which was not a great situation to be in when you're trying to recover. Not sleeping at all. Ooh, Mimic. Whoa. Whoa. Wow, this is a lot of things on the screen. Oh my lord. Yeah, not sleeping for 36 hours was not the same day I had a breakdown. No, those were different days. But yeah, it wasn't for lack of trying either. Like I think I laid in bed for, what are you? Offhand, gain a soul heart upon engaging a boss. That's pretty tempting. And then a garbage scroll. And then we didn't take potion, yeah. I was laying in bed for like a couple hours. Just laying there. And I finally, because I never want to be awake at 1 a.m. for one thing. But also, I don't want to like give up too early. Because I feel like then my body will be like, oh, we can trick him into not going to bed if we simply don't go to sleep. Which is kind of backwards. But I try to not get up. I try to like Pavlov myself into believing that if I am in bed, I will go to sleep. Which who knows if that's a real thing. But it certainly didn't work out for me then. So maybe it's not, who knows. I kind of don't want to give up my last key, but also I don't know that I care that much. And I didn't have a computer there with me, it was just my phone. So at like 3 in the morning, I'm sitting in the living room with a sheet of printer paper. This is terrible. A sheet of printer paper and a pen. Like, well, trying to design out a project that had been kicking around in my head for a bit. Ooh, 3 decks. That puts me close to a dash. And I don't even know how I spent the time. Because going from like 3 in the morning to like 6 in the morning with nothing but a sheet of printer paper is pretty impressive to me. We have so much gold. I think I threw away that piece of paper actually. Most of it was not very, I don't want to say usable, but it wasn't notable. Oh, these are all kind of stinky. I guess we take the body armor? I don't know. So yeah, that paper is gone in the trash. But the... Oh, dude, I'm gonna get hit. I'm already, like, losing track of where the boss is. So yeah, steroids, not a great time for my bod. But this... I don't think they were the steroids like growth hormone steroids. I think they were, I don't know. I'd never actually heard of the name before. Which, who knows if I would have known the name of growth hormone steroids, but the antibiotics also, 25, dude, I don't know. This is pretty good. That's just an extra 100 damage. 25% better damage. I think that's worse, actually. Yeah. I'll take it. No, I won't take it. No, you can't make me take it. The antibiotics, also, this is crazy. Maybe it's not crazy, but to me it was crazy. You have to take 3 a day, which is fine. but you have to take them every 8 hours, like an 8-hour period. So I wasn't even watching. I was too busy trying to do math in my head. So when you wake up, you take one with food. By the way, it has to be with food, so you have to make food. If I take this, I will die. Oh, okay. I am gonna spend so much money. Precise? That's pretty good. Oh, that's pretty good too. Every 8 hours. You gotta take this antibiotic every 8 hours. Gotta take it with food. Okay, gotta eat something every 8 hours. You gotta be awake for 16 hours. And you have to eat the first hour, the middle hour, and the end hour. And it's like, okay, that's too much, man. I am already not awake for 16 hours a day. Or I might barely be awake for 16 hours a day. Dude, I have no room in my inventory for this stuff. So already this is shaping up to be not possible for me. But actually, it was kind of a blessing that I was up for 36 hours straight, so I could actually make this happen. So most days I only got to 2, and I think the general sense was if you can't do it every 8 hours, just do it like as soon as you can when you should have. Yeah, hopefully it doesn't result in me getting an infection and dying, but I've already taken the full course, so if I was gonna die, I think I'd already be dead. But if this is the last thing I produce, then, you know, tragic, but also kind of funny. Yeah, actually, and they didn't give me any, like, addictive painkillers. It was just Tylenol. This is terrible for me, I think. I think this gives me insanity, which is kind of scary. My dashes are too precious, I think. Oh yeah, that was just the first day. It actually, to be completely honest, it hasn't been too bad. I do have like I think it's called a pallet guard. Oh, I should have used this. Could I have used it? I don't know. I never remember. Which is, oh, this was really cool. Okay, yeah, I'll talk about this. So in the consult meeting, when I was first scheduling the operation, they needed to take like a scan of my mouth so they could actually manufacture the pallet guard. Because it's, if you've ever worn a retainer, it's like that, but with like a space in it so that like the stitches on the roof of my mouth like sit in the space and don't get like repeatedly exposed to like my tongue poking at it and swallowing it, or not it, but swallowing and like food. Ah, that's a red item. Whoa! Alright, yeah. And so it's like a retainer, but without like the metal part or anything that goes over your teeth. Oh, I can just use it now, actually. These are terrible rooms. But to get the mold, they did it like right there in the console room. They had like what looked like a strobe light on a stick. Epic weapons! I kind of like my weapons, so I'll take a key. It was like a strobe light on a stick, almost like a flashlight, but if you wanted to have a seizure when you looked at it. And what it actually was a strobe light on a stick, but with cameras on it. So they like stick it in your mouth and they're like, you know, just sit there, I guess. I wasn't doing anything now that I think about it, but They like stick it in your mouth and you can see it out of like the corner of your eye sometimes. It would like be flashing. Ooh, these are all pretty good. Oh, I might go over. No, surely not. Boots. Her trait? Oh, this is bad actually. Reroll. Oh, that's pretty good. We finally have boots. So they put this like strobe light on a stick in your mouth for like, I don't know, maybe a couple minutes total. They weren't just like not moving. They were rotating it, moving it around, and glancing at their computer. So they were mapping out the roof of my mouth in 3D, like in real time. I was like, holy cow, you were living in the future, man. And the day of the surgery, they like, I had forgotten about this, right? Because, you know, I was going into a surgery. I wasn't really thinking about why they stuck a strobe light in my mouth a month ago. And then she was like, oh, like, this is your palate guard. You'll be wearing this for like a couple weeks post-operation to protect the stitches. I was like, oh, okay, that's cool. And she's like, we're gonna like try it on like right now, making sure it fits. I was like, yeah, okay, that makes sense. I didn't say anything like that. I just said, okay. And it fit. It's like exact fit, which should not be surprising. Yeah, let's take the stash. But it was like, I was shocked because even my retainers did not fit this well. And back in the day, I say that like I'm old, but I get to say it because I guess I am getting a little bit older now. I'm not actually that old, but I get to say that because it's fun. They would have you bite into... Actually, they probably still do this. It's probably easier for everybody involved. But they would have like a... I don't know what substance it was. Like a silicone type goo that tasted like insanely disgusting watermelon flavoring. To get like an impression of your mouth, of your teeth. So they could, I don't know, send it to somebody and have a retainer made of your mouth. Which is, I mean, it didn't take that long. It was actually faster for me to bite into the stupid goop than it was for the strobe light thing. But I will say having a strobe light in your mouth is much less revolting than biting into like a candy maker's worst nightmare. Yeah, very impressive. I'm still like, sometimes I think about it, I'm like, wow, that's cool. And then I stopped thinking about it because it's kind of boring. Hey, so like this game is kind of hard. I'm doing a lot less damage than I thought I would. Maybe I should try... Did I already throw away the weapon? I think I'm actually missing a lot, which is why I'm not doing that much damage. But it's kind of hard to tell. I wish there was a... like a DPS GUI option where it would show you like how much damage you're dealing over time. That would be super helpful because it's so hard to judge like how you're doing in a fight. I think for the crystal, since it stands still, we can use the fancy scythe. Yeah, it's really hard to tell how much damage you're doing outside of just looking at the boss bar. But that's not very helpful when you're trying to look at your character and not die. Nice, okay. All of our traits are fine. So I guess we'll wait until we get the last trait to use the fancy schmancy choose a trait thing. Wow, that was a terrible reroll. But yeah, it's easy to take for granted how nice it is to eat things. Because the first couple days, I was limited to like dissolvables, like I talked about earlier. Which for me essentially amounted to like yogurt. Wow, this is a terrible choice. Yogurt and like a protein drink. And I don't actually know, like soup. Yeah. That's the that's the obvious one that I, probably should have remembered first, but liquids. Liquids were the name of the game. And it's so easy to forget how many foods are not liquids. Even now, I'm still not comfortable eating anything crunchy or anything that I have to bite into. Which makes sense. Aw, dude, I'm gonna lose this round. I can already feel it. Maybe we'll get saved by the traits. Ooh, I think discharge will destroy our visor. Yeah, okay. Did not get saved by the traits. Maybe we can get saved by the traits, though. Imagine. Ooh, oh, that's terrible. I guess we're gonna run out of armor at some point. So let's get our armor back and keep going. Like, actually, this is relevant. I got home after staying with my parents over the weekend, post-surgery. And I realized when I got home that pretty much every food I owned, every snack I owned was crunchy. Like peanut butter, pretzels, or peanuts, or cashews and mixed nuts, or like chips. Oh, this is pretty good, actually. We'll take this and we'll take this. 'Cause why not? What are you? Health potion, that's pretty good. Stamina for 10 rooms, that's pretty good. Nice, that was a good array of things. We're never going to use the beetle wand. We're not going to sell things. 10 rooms, we can use that. I don't think anything will do poison, but if we get the final curse room to be a poison punishment, that'll be nice. Okay, cool. We're not going to get another dash, but I don't think we're going to need very many keys. Oh, so I get home, I got no snacks. I got like nothing. It was a very tumultuous couple days before I went to Costco. 30%. Oh my god, so much text. Okay, I can't even attune it in time, so it doesn't matter. And let's take enemy health. Okay, we are set up for the final boss. And there's pretty much nothing else we can do to prep. Is there really nothing else? I guess we can drop this because I don't care about it. And then I think the homing on this tome is going to be better. But we'll see. Oh, I forgot that these guys exist. Oh, no. Okay. Oh, jeez. I was in the exact worst place on the screen. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. We should pop the armor. Yeah, I think we'll win this. I think. Maybe. Let's try this weapon, maybe? He is standing still. But again, I don't know how much damage I'm doing. Who knows if I'm doing more damage than the other one. Oh, and I don't even know if he has more health in this phase. Oh, no. Okay, we're fine. Everything's fine. Everything is not fine. Everything is fine. Yeah. Yeah, everything's fine. Cinder 8 will be defeated today. Tonight. Oh, yeah, easy phase, too. Yeah, I think this one was doing. Oh, it's doing so much more damage. Yeah. Okay, cool. Yeah, the thing in my mouth is kind of annoying to talk with. So I thought to myself, why don't I record myself talking for 40 minutes straight? Because that'll be good. Nice. I got the achievement for Cinder 8. Very cool. I want to look at the next couple of Cinder levels too. While I'm here. I didn't even have to use my health potion. Wow. So cool. So cool and good at the video game. And we didn't even get to use our final trait that much. Okay. Ew, boss enchantments? No. What is a basilisk? Is that a typo? Is that supposed to be basilisk? I also don't know if I've seen one of those. Adds oppressive enemy enchantments. That's ominous. Wow, negative trait. Oh no. Yeah, those are all really scary. Okay, yeah. Next time we'll do Cinder 12. See what happens. Yeah, and there will probably be no more surgery talk. Because I got through all of my notes in one go. So yeah, thanks for watching.